ito ay kinakailangan. Tayo na.
We may now be seated. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are gathered here today for the Constructing Our Future MOA signing of DepEd and provinces for a nationwide classroom building program. To formally begin our program, may we call on Education Secretary Sonny Angara to deliver his opening remarks.
Morning, Mr. President, E.S. Ralph, Senator Bam, our friends from Congress, Chair Roman, Chair Maricar, members of the Cabinet, Sec John Vic, Sec Leo, Sec Vince, Sec Rolly, and members of the DepEd Execom. To our honorable governors, our guests, our special guests today. Mr. President, ito talaga yung matagal nyo ng pinaplano at sinasabi na dapat gawin natin. Being a former governor yourself, alam nyo yung kapasidad, bilib po kayo sa ating mga local chief executives. Kaya ito na po, finally, with help from Congress, na ilagay na po sa 2026 General Appropriations Act na hindi lamang DepEd, hindi lamang DPWH, kasama na po natin, kasangga na po natin ang ating mga provincial governors on this historic day. Thank you for your leadership, Mr. President. Thank you, Sen. Bam, Kong Roman, Kong Maricar, for the assistance in Congress. So, maybe we invite you, Mr. President, to the stage to just receive the, or to see the governors put up their signed MOAs that we signed earlier. With your permission, Mr. President. Yeah. Thank you. Salamat, Mr. President. We start with our governors from Luzon. If they could stand up and show the signed MOAs we signed earlier, sir. Yeah. Please hold up the MOAs. Yan. Maraming salamat sa ating mga minamahal na governors. Thank you po. We're looking forward to working with you. Now we welcome the local governors, chief executives from the Visayas region. Oh, marami rin po sila, Mr. President. Yeah. Thank you, governors from Visayas. Now we welcome our provincial leaders from Mindanao, including the BARM, Mr. President. Yeah. So again, thank you to our governors. Thank you, Mr. President, for setting the right direction dito po sa ating classroom building. Yes, Mr. President. Next, we would ask Executive Secretary Ralph Recto to introduce our guest of honor.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos, Jr.
Thank you, Executive Secretary Ralph Recto. Please be seated. The members of the Cabinet who are here today, Senator Paulo Benigno Aquino IV, who is the committee chairman for basic education in the Senate, Pasig City Lone District Representative Roman Romulo, who is the House Committee chairperson for basic education and culture in the House, and the honorable members of the House of Representatives, of course, our provincial governors from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, Department of Education officials, employees led by our DepEd Secretary Sonny Angara, a group to whom this effort is really directed to, our teachers, our parents, of course, our students, fellow workers in government, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to Malacañang. So today we formalize the partnership between the DepEd and the different provinces around the country, and it is an effort to make sure that every Filipino student has a safe and decent classroom to learn in. I have seen many of the struggles that our students, our teachers, and our parents face when having to send their children to school. They are studying and dreaming of a better future. in poorly built facilities, cramped spaces, and sometimes no facilities at all. As of December of last year, we have a classroom shortage that amounts to a stunning 145,000 units. How we have allowed this to become such a bad situation, I cannot understand. Dahil sa kakulangan ng silid-aralan, gumagawa tayo ng ilang shift na pasok para sa mga estudyante. Kaya yung iba madaling araw nang papasok at yung iba naman gabing-gabi na. At saka pa lang lalabas sa eskwela. Nandyan na rin ay mga mag-aaral na nagkaklase sa mga basketball court o kuminsan sa ilalim lang ng puno. And this is the gap that we must address urgently. It is the reason why this administration has been finding all kinds of alternative ways that we can immediately close this yawning gap. Because we cannot wait another 5 or 10 years to ensure that every student has a comfortable classroom. So we have initiated this partnership with the local government units. That is one of our strategies. We are changing the system because the process that we have now is much too slow. With this initiative, we can take a big bite out of that gap. And under this partnership, the DepEd will set technical standards, provide designs, and supply the funding for these classrooms. On the other hand, the LGUs will take the lead in their procurement and actual construction. Ang kakaiba nito, yung mga governor, naintindihan nila ito. Madalas ang national government nagbibigay sa inyo ng additional function, pero walang pondo. Well understood ng ating mga provincial leaders. Ito hindi. We are doing quite the opposite. You are being given an additional function. It is a function that you have actually asked for. Pero kami ang magbababa ng pondo sa inyo. So, yung pondo ng DepEd, ang pondo ng DepEd para sa classroom doon sa lugar ninyo, imbes na idadaan pa sa national government hanggat maaari, basta't kaya naman ng LGU, karamihan naman ng ating probinsya ay kayang-kaya magpatayo ng classroom, ay sa inyo na ida-download ang pondong yan para nakakatiyak naman tayo. Ang sabi ko nga sa kanila, sa lahat, sabi ko, paano yan? Baka magka-problema ulit sa Ghost Project at saka sa substandard. Sabi ko, hindi uubra yan pagka sa LGU. Hindi uubra yan. Dahil ang tao mismo ang kaharap ninyo. Pagka hindi magandang gawin ninyong trabaho, sisitahin kayo. Araw-araw kayo, gabi-gabi kayo kakatukin sa bahay ninyo. Sasabihin, ayusin ninyo yung problema. Kaya't malakas ang loob ko na magiging maayos lahat ng ating gagawin. So, by giving the LGUs greater role in the implementation, we streamline the process, we reduce delays, and move faster in building schools that our children need. For students, it means classrooms will be completed sooner. For our teachers, it translates to a safer, a more conducive environment that they can teach in. And for parents, this gives them peace of mind knowing that their children are learning in better facilities. Dahil talagang, kung titignan natin, tinutulungan natin ang mga teacher, nagdagdag tayo ng guro, at nagdagdag para mabawasan ang kanilang mga administrative duty. Marami tayong ginagawa to supply mga equipment, mga computer, mga whiteboard, kung ano-ano pa. Kung walang classroom, wala ring mangyayari. Kaya't kailangan talaga na gawan natin ng paraan upang mapabilis ang construction ng ating mga silid-aralan. This partnership supported, of course, in the 2026 GAA. This program has been allocated 85.39 billion pesos for basic education facilities. Through this MOA, we are ensuring that these funds translate into tangible results through a strict performance-based framework. More importantly, There will be no final turnover without a written validation from the DepEd to confirm that the project meets our standards. Ladies and gentlemen, we must practice full transparency in implementing this MOA, or any government project for that matter. The challenges that hound our education sector are immense. But now, we have the opportunity to correct at least part of those problems to help our students learn in a better environment. So the first tranche of the nationwide classroom construction program, we have programmed 9.6 billion pesos for this new program. And of this fund, 4.1 billion pesos is allocated for our provincial governments for the construction of approximately 1,200 classrooms. The DepEd will also procure about 2,800 prefab classrooms with an estimated value of more than 5 billion pesos. In total, the first tranche will deliver 4,000 new classrooms nationwide, which we hope will directly improve the daily learning and teaching experience. The DepEd is also working on PPP partnership schemes to help build the classrooms that we need to bring us closer to bridging this gap. Ngunit, upang maihanda ang ating mga mag-aaral sa hamon ng mundo, kailangan din natin pagtuunan ng pansin ang pagkakaroon ng sapat na koneksyon ng internet sa ating mga paaralan. Sa kasalukuyan, halos 34,000 pampublikong paaralan na may connectivity na sa internet. Ganun pa man, meron pa rin mga paaralang wala ring koneksyon at mayroong ding umaasa lamang sa mobile data. Hangad natin makonekta ang mahigit 14,000 paaralan, kabilang ang mga unserved at saka underserved schools, lalo na sa mga malalayong lugar. Kasabay ng pagbubuti ng ating mga pasilidad at koneksyon sa internet, pinapalakas din natin ang mga learning recovery program para sa ating mag-aaral. Sa ilalim ng aral program, nakikita na natin ang pagbuti ng kakayahan sa pagbasa at pagkatuto ng mga bata. Kaya pinapalawak pa natin ito. It's only the beginning. We will continue to provide all the support that our children need. Mga kababayan, naniniwala ako na kapag nagtutulungan ang pambansang pamahalaan at ang lokal na pamahalaan, mas malinaw, mas mabilis, at mas ramdam ng mamamayan ang resulta, lalong-lalo na sa edukasyon. And that is why I have pledged that for the remainder of this administration, we will prioritize, first priority will be education. Let us all work together as we ensure that our children will get the education that they deserve in this age of Bagong Pilipinas. Maraming salamat. Mabuhay tayong lahat. Mabuhay ang Bagong Pilipinas.
Thank you, Mr. President. And now, may we request the President to kindly grant us a group photo downstage. Likewise, may we request all our guests to gather at the center and join the President in our group photo. May we call on the governors on stage to have a photo opportunity with the President. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. President, for granting us a group photo. And now that concludes our program. Thank you again, Mr. President, for gracing the Constructing Our Future MOA signing of DepEd and provinces for a nationwide classroom building program. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.